Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Bueno, pues acá se jugó su argumento, pero al final de cuentas no lo dijo porque pues yo me puse un poco negativo en esa situación, entonces no le quedó otra más que contarlo. Dice, sigue a Samson por el agujero y lleva a cabo los rituales. Okay.
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars.
Dice, sigue a Samson por el agujero o lleva a cabo los rituales. Pues bueno, vamos a llevar a cabo los rituales porque pues al final de cuentas pues de algo nos ha de servir, ¿no? A ver lo que planea. Ah, joder. Claro, no iba a ser fácil. Ok, lo admito, pequeña equivocación. Pues eso sí se nos pone más complicado, ¿no? Pero algo que acabo de descubrir es de que se empieza por acá. Ah, pendejos. Quítense la idea.
Yes. As you wish.
Ah, no, esperen. O sea, también tengo que pasar por acá. Está muy raro. Ok.
Yes.
Ah, dejen de joder.
As you wish.
No, eso fue la check. Ah, qué güey. No debí de haber pasado eso. Es que estos me estorban. Ah, pinches
As you
cabrones,
wish.
fíjense bien. No se me da. Lo
Indeed.
tengo.
Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
Vamos a por el siguiente. A por el siguiente. A por el siguiente. Estos tíos como fueron. A ver, vamos a ver cómo va este. Esto parece que este es más sencillo.
There. The ritual is complete.
We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
Pues de este lado ya quedó completado. Vamos a checar el otro para poder abrir este desmadre. Creo que nada más queda uno. Espero que no esté complicado. Bueno, tan complicado. Hold the shot.
Yes.
Joder. ¿Por qué mierda me están siguiendo si les vi esto? Pero sobre todo, ¿cómo sube? Más bien, ¿cómo entra ahí? Esto se fue a la shit, sí. Uy, ¿qué se me pasó? Ahora voy a continuar. Ah, puedo subirme. sean más. Pues yo diría que igual.
Something, but I can't hear it.
Come, let us see if the doors have opened.
Bueno, pues ya abrimos la puerta.
Yes,
Joder, qué bien molestas, en serio.
as you wish.
Y se adentra todavía más en el templo. Pues yo pensé que iba a ser un poquito más complicado porque dije, ¿cómo diablos cruzo? Pero al parecer sí se podía cruzar. ¿Qué hay aquí? ¿Qué? Oro. Oh, ya se abrió. Parece como una
That's not
ajedrez.
what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Vernavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You stumble down our paths at the side of one of our own. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
They are my enemies as well as yours.
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
So, you're elves from ancient times? Before the Tevinter Imperium destroyed Arlathan?
The Shemlin did not destroy Arlathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves. By the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is this Vira Belasan exactly?
It is a path, one walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
We came to stop Corypheus. He's here to take your well, not I.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
Rechaza la oferta de los centinelas, acepta la oferta de los elfos centinelas. Puede que necesitemos puede rechazar la oferta de los centinelas. Probablemente no necesito el pozo. Ni siquiera sé para qué sirve.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Virabella San, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Ya les dije que sigue el guía de no el paso de las penas. Yo ya sabía que algo tramaba esta morra. Por eso tan persistente. ¿Se acuerdan que había dicho que según no lo había contado? Porque pues, no sé, algo de la confianza, mamá y media. Pero pues yo no le creí, incluso pues, lo dije en su momento de que pues no estaba convencido y justo lo que me había dado la respuesta.
That's helpful, since Morrigan chased off on her own.
She seeks to protect the Well of Sorrows.
She turned into a bird.
Bueno, les dije que cuando nos contó eso fue porque nosotros fuimos insistentes de no entrar a este lugar. Por eso no los contó. Hay enemigos acá. Sí, sabía de los centinelas después de la espina. Está chido su martillo ahí de cabeza de quién sabe qué.
Henshra, Gilas Velathan.
I believe she would prefer that we remain close.
Just a quick look around.
No sé dónde estoy.
This place looks untouched.
You have any idea how much this place is worth?
We did not come to cut off the last of elven glory.
I'm just saying.
No diría lo mismo. ¿Qué dice? Mosaico. Los gemelos de en la sombra. Una canción de El Rafa. Es mágico este frío. ¿Qué es esto? Un martillo. Suministro de respuesta. Aquí hay una palanca. Aquí es donde estábamos ese rato. Digamos que ese tío nos evitó la batalla, que al final de cuentas pues entré en dicha batalla por la experiencia y demás. Ahí está ese lobo. El lobo de Wall Street. Abre puerta de piedra. por acá abrir la puerta. Vamos a la lucha prematura. Qué loco. Esto parece que aquí es donde debemos estar. Ya perdimos al guía.
Well of sorrows.
So Mizal endures.
It's loud and so cold.
That's something.
Fight on! An army of these bastards won't stop us! How will you get to the well, General? Tell me. You tough bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away. Samson, sir, watch out! Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop. We come to the back end of nowhere. And here you are.
You and your Red Templars weren't my concern. Not until now.
You keep getting in over your head, don't you? Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
What's your part in it? What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
Once Corypheus is that powerful, you and your soldiers will just slow him down.
Is that the best you could do? You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength that Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now, with a new god. I will bring Corypheus the well's power and your head, all at once. To arms!
Qué raro, esto no tiene vida maximizada. ¿Qué mames? ¿Quién me mató? Vamos, revive. Maldita sea, se vuelven a morir. Ya uno menos. Eso ya sabía. hijo de perra, ya estaba nada de eliminar a este cabrón. Ya le dijimos a ese cabrón.
It mustn't. He's not ready to go yet.
You can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
Sí. Vamos a juzgarlo.
Abeloth!
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
It's better that knowledge remain in the well, never passed on. You'd rather destroy it?
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
Gifts like this don't come freely.
No boon of Mythal was ever granted without cost. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
Is it possible this Mythal might still exist?
Anything is possible.
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked by Fen'Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dread Wolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Vira Belasan remains. As do we. That is something.
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
There is a place for you, Lethaline, if you seek it.
Perhaps there are places the Shemlin have not touched. It may be that only Uthenera awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity never to awaken, if fate is kind.
Could come with us. Fight Corypheus. He killed your people.
We killed ourselves. Long ago.
Malas amalin nahalam abalas.
Bueno, a lo mejor y lo encontramos en el futuro, a lo mejor y no.
His name, Abalas, means sorrow. I said, I hoped he finds a new name.
Pena. Porque da pena.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so... hungry.
Espera que el pozo pareciera tan sediento.
Let's not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends?
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
You alone? You're not the only mage here.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
Pues yo.
I would be.
You lead the Inquisition. This is not a risk you can take. I have the best chance of making use of the well. For everyone. Let me drink.
You're not concerned about the price? Bound forever to the will of Mythal?
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
I hate to say it, but Abelas's plan to destroy the well may be the best one.
What happens when Corypheus comes for you again? He is immortal. The wisdom of the well may include a way to destroy
Bueno,
him.
hasta eso tiene
Give
un
me
buen
this and I
argumento.
fight at your side. I shall be your sword.
Mejor yo soy la espada. A ver, ¿qué opináis los demás? Morrigan, el pozo es vuestro. Morrigan obtendrá el poder del pozo. Yo usaré el pozo. El inquisidor obtendrá el poder del pozo. Pues igual yo puedo obtener ese
Thoughts?
poder.
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
So many voices. They would be in your head, talking over you. You don't want them.
Any chance this well could help us against Corypheus? I say you take it.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Yo usaré el pozo. Morrigan. Dice Morrigan obtendrá el poder del pozo. El inquisidor obtendrá el poder. Es que ni siquiera sé de qué poder estamos hablando, pero la sabiduría. La sabiduría a mí pues se encaja bastante bien. Entonces igual sí me gustaría nada más por esa cuestión. El inquisidor obtendrá el poder del pozo.
If anyone is to use the well, it will be me.
So you will take what little knowledge you can understand and let the rest go to waste?
No sé.
This knowledge stays with the Inquisition.
I am forever balked by those who believe they know better than I. Drink if you will, for the sake of us all, but steel your will to do it.
Pues vamos a ver cómo va esto, ¿eh?
Why am I here? Corypheus, a magister wishes to rip the veil open. I must learn how to stop him. I can't understand what you're... Look, will you help me or not?
Inquisitor! Inquisitor!
Convulsiones de las chidas. Oh, sí tenía sed. Se lo acabó toda.
Do you feel?
Pues aquí está el archienemigo y ahora tengo su poder.
The Illuvian!
Ahora,
Through the mirror.
vámonos a la shed por el espejo, por el espejo. Por lo menos ahora que yo tengo este poder, pues sé que lo puedo usar a favor de todos y no, por ejemplo, ahí en contra de también se puso Digo, a la ver, yo no quiero este cabrón violador de mierda. What pride had Groot? Bueno, un nuevo trofeo, ¿crees que es por completar acá esta parte? Me encantó cómo se fue, yo pensé que iban a pelear, pero dijo, no, maldito de mierda, yo me voy. Y literal se vino con nosotros. Nos vinimos todos juntos. Fue algo hermoso, un momento especial. Aunque no sé a dónde vamos ahora. Habrá que averiguarlo ahorita a continuación. No se les olvide suscribirse al canal, que pues seguimos creciendo la comunidad y aparte pues nuevos títulos se vienen a un futuro. Entonces pues igual ahí estaremos relacionando ahí nuevas campañas, nuevos títulos, mucha acción, yo creo que un poco de terror, porque no creo que hace mucho que no me meto en un título dentro de este género de terror, que bueno, también no hay muchos últimamente que lo ameriten. Oh, miren, vamos a salir justamente en el feudo celestial, que por como un portal. Nos faltó alguien.
It is done.
Está hecho. Hecho, hechicito, hechicero. Pues fue una batalla rápida. Yo la verdad esperaba un poquito más de acción.
I'm pleased to
Pero
report
bueno,
we won the
no
battle,
fue tan mal.
Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not.
No se ocultará.
He won't hide.
You hear it. The well speaks to you.
It's voices, whispering from so far away I can barely hear them.
If only one who understood such voices had used the well's power instead.
Then we'd have to rely on her interpretation of them, and whatever she chose to tell us.
Have I not been forthcoming enough for you, Spy Master? I told you what the well could have done, Inquisitor. You should be hearing shouts from the heavens, not whispers.
Then help me. Isn't that what you came here to do?
Pues sí.
Earlier you said you knew what needed to be done next. What did you mean?
The dragon isn't an archdemon. It's a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his power. Kill it, and his ability to jump to other bodies is disrupted for a time. He can be killed.
That's no simple task. Corypheus alone is powerful, but where there's dragon...
I need to summon Mythal.
Whatever Mythal was, goddess or myth?
There. An altar in the wilderness. That's where I need to go.
I see you are determined. So be it.
Are you certain of this?
We have no choice. If Corypheus comes here now...
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Del feudito celestial. Bueno, no juzgar a Samson en feudo celestial. Pues vamos a juzgarlo al desgraciado que me mató una vez. No sé si lo recuerdan. Yo sí lo recuerdo. ¿Qué? ¿No puedo juzgarlo? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué no puedo? A ver, vamos a ver qué tenemos en armas. Estela de sangre. Solas. 104. No, la verdad es que tiene muy buena. Vivian, vamos a ver qué tiene Vivian. Tiene uno de 55. Qué asco. Vamos a darle este de 96. Al tronchatoro, vamos a ver qué Aquí están. Uy, miren, 299 con sus 195 casi le estamos dando 100 extra. Joder, esto es mucho poder. Daño de área contra demonios. Contra esto, no. Pero vamos a darle esta arma que está más chingona. A solos, vamos a ver si tenemos. No tenemos nada para solos. Aquí tenemos, pues, mucho para cera. La cerilla, vamos a ver qué tiene. Cera 104, 131 se lo podemos dar. Este no, porque no alcanza. Está pequeña la mocosa. ¿Dónde está Cassandra? 26, vamos a darle este de 29. Y pues como ya no está Black, eso nos crea un poquito de conflicto. ¿Quién sabe dónde se fue Black? Bueno, pues voy a dejar el video hasta acá. Voy a hacer un par de mejoras, vender algunas cosas, etcétera. Y ya cuando empiece la siguiente misión, pues yo reinicio el video para que pues podamos ir a despertar a Mitala. Así que nos vemos en la siguiente sintonización. Y pues espero que les esté gustando la campaña. Así que pues espero que también se puedan suscribir y darle like al video. Nos vemos en el próximo episodio. Hasta la próxima.